নমস্কার, আপনি শুনছেন এই সময় গোল্ড। কোভিড কালে এ কেমন ইশক, হরিহরন এক্সক্লুসিভ। মন ভালো রাখতে গানের কোনো জুড়ি নেই। কোভিডের এই কঠিন সময় তাই হরিহরন ও বিক্রম ঘোষ মিলে তৈরি করে ফেলেছেন প্রেমের অ্যালবাম ইশক। সেই অ্যালবাম নিয়ে কথা, একাল সেকালের গান নিয়ে ওয়ার্ল্ড মিউজিক ডের স্পেশাল আড্ডায় হরিহরন শুধুমাত্র এই সময় গোল্ডে।
Hello, sir. So, to both of you, in these troubled times, both of you and your team, you have come up with Ishq. So, please, could you tell us something about what led you to think of Ishq in these troubled times, especially?
See, during troubled times, you feel troubled, but when you think of Ishq, that trouble goes away. Right?
Right.
So, for creative people, we are always looking at the better side of life. It's very important because otherwise we can't exist. So, Vikram Rada sent me some song and I liked the tune. So, there was a sudden chemistry with me and the song and the composition and the lyrics. So, I started dubbing the songs. He liked it. Then I started dubbing one after another. In a question of a month, we had done 6 songs. I'd sung it. Then he took it to his studio and then he reworked, rearranged the whole thing because once the vocals comes in, the dynamics are different. So he changed the whole thing.
Right.
And then before we knew, Vikram, yes, can you add something here?
Well, yeah, it was, we were with the COVID situation, all concerts were cancelled, travel was cancelled, tour was cancelled. Hariji was also not traveling, I was not traveling. So it was very concentrated. We were able to work very passionately because that was the only thing that was there, which actually comes out across in the project because it gives the project a certain, I think the sincerity and the single-mindedness that came to the project because of the fact that we were not doing anything else. Shows in the project. Once the songs were done, as Hariji said, 6 songs are done. Then we started thinking about what to do with this, and then Sufi Score ke saath we connected with Sufi Score,
Right.
the releasing agent, the company, and they were very, very proactive. They were really happy to take on the project. They loved the songs, and they immediately said you should do all 6 songs to have videos. So here all the 6 songs got videos, and then I said we should get Arindam to do the videos because he and I have this chemistry, and Hariji had seen our Kenda Fool. He had loved the video also. So we figured we do it here in Calcutta. Simpler, we have more location choices. And Bombay, the COVID situation was very, very bad. As it is now, it was then also. And the whole idea was then that we get Hariji here. So Hariji came twice. In these 2 times, we recorded 3 videos in each stint of his Calcutta visits. And the rest they say is history because everybody loved the project. All the songs are hits, millions of views, and all the streaming platforms is doing very well. And people have loved the melodiousness of the project. Of course, Hariji's singing, which is timeless, brings an incredible quality to the entire process. And people love. They're all listening to Ishq on loop. I mean, we are constantly getting calls. I mean, even Asha ji called and told Hariji he loved the project. I mean, a lot of people.
You know something? Talking about Ishq, the compositions are melodic, simple, and it's right from the heart. And the lyrics at par with the composition. And when you say mukra, what is a mukra? Mukra is a face of song. So when the mukra बहुत खूबसूरत होता है तो गाना याद रहता है. And ये जो है सारे जो all these lyrics, it comes from a genre called Geet. And Geet is very, very a genre which is very beautiful, very tender. But in today's world, you need aggression in everything. Even in art, you have aggression. Right from education, you're aggressive. Politicians, they are aggressive. The whole society is aggressive. So music has also become aggressive. But there is nothing aggressive in this genre called Geet. ये बहुत रसीला चीज है.
There's so much of aggression all around, and in music too. So this is a question to both of you. Please do tell me, what do you think about everything is so fast? Our life has become fast. I mean, the rhythm of life, rhythm of music, everything has become fast, and you need to have that grunge in music and as also in your probably personal behavior. So how do you both of you tackle this problem while doing this
So
kind of a
basically, grunge is supposed to be cool. If the grungier you are, you say, man, the guy is cool, man. That kind of thing, like, to be humble is not cool. It is looked as weakness. To be good to people with no strings attached, they become doubtful. They're scared of you. ये आदमी तो पागल है. So goodness is called as पागलपना. तो वही गाना अगर आप सीधा सीधा गाना देते हैं, बोलते हैं ये तो पागल हो गया यार, ये क्या हो गया इसको.
So what has happened is, I think Ishq comes as a whiff of fresh air because people are used to hearing, as you said, a certain kind of music and lifestyles are a certain way. So when you hear Ishq, suddenly you become softer. The softer side of your personality comes out, and everybody is loving it. That's the reason, because they haven't heard this kind of music, this kind of sound for a while now. Which is why Ishq has worked, because it doesn't adhere to this whole trend right now, the sound that is going on. So the sound is very organic. And we had some amazing people on board also. I have to mention the three lyricists, Shukatur Guha, Rajiv Pandey, and Sanjeev Tiwari. And we also have wonderful musicians. Of course, Shayan. Shayan has done the programming arrangements for the album.
Right.
We've got Abhishek Malik on sitar, John Paul on guitars. There's Pratik Shrivastava Sarod, Shomo Jyoti on flute. So yeah, it's a very, very detailed album. A lot of musicians, like it used to be before. Nowadays there's so many musicians are not playing anymore on tracks really. So we are very happy that it's worked out this way. People are enjoying this, and there's a lot of people who want to hear more of this kind of music.
Okay, now this is Ishq. Now I'll definitely ask both of you about your personal musical Ishq. Whatever you liked or loved in others. Your idols, musical idols, whom you looked up to, or the newer ones too, whom you would like to work with or you have already worked with.
Yeah, actually, I come from a very different. What I do in life is something, and my roots are very different. I listen to, my idols are from Carnatic classical music and Hindustani classical. There are so many singers in Carnatic music whom I follow. My mother is a musician. I have learned my music from. Then my father was a musician. In fact, my mother was my father's student. So I come from that lineage. Then I've been Sir Ghulam Swaz Khan Sahab Shagird. From the age of 17, I met him and I learned Khayal singing. So my heroes are all Pandits and Khan Sahabs. Like Amir Khan Sahab, Ghulam Swaz Khan Sahab, Barkat Ali Khan Sahab, Bade Ghulam Ali Khan Sahab, Bhimsen Ji. So this is my, I charge my batteries with them, basically. Yes.
And whom do you listen to or would like to work with?
Yeah, I'm working with Bikram now.
Yeah.
We just found each other and we are kind of having a great time now. And me and Rahman, we had planned something out of films, but it takes its own time. That might happen sometime, I don't know.
And we have missed, in fact, Bikramda and you, both of you, it's another sort of colonial cousins probably.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to ask Bikram to sing in the next album.
Yeah.
We're going to have role reversal. Lariji will play tabla.
No, that I can do. I can't do Save My Life.
Bikramda, your musical Ishq.
Yeah, well, I do, of course, as everybody knows, that I also hail from a classical family, and
Yes.
my father, Pandit Shankar Ghosh, mother, Sangeeta Ghosh. I grew up on Patiala Ghalana singing, and yes, a huge influence of my music is all my classical learning. But having said that, I've also been a huge fan of, in this Indian commercial space, of Pancham Das, R.D. Burman, Kishore Kumar are idols. I've also been very fond of some other composers like Madan Mohan Ji. I've also loved Khayyam Saab's compositions. Besides that, I would say I've listened to a lot of Western music. There was a time that we had a band in school and I was the conga player of the band. My father wasn't very happy about it because we were singing Beatles and Rolling Stones and Bee But all that, somehow all the juxtaposition of that, along with my mother's, Munawar Khan Saab's, Bade Ghulam Ali Khan Saab's whole trajectory, all of it mixed, and somehow I guess that's why I came to fusion music, where I am able to express all those aspects of my life. There is more inspiration, like Hariji said, comes primarily from tradition. Whenever, I'm looking for a tune or a melody, or so ragas inspire me. The melodic structure of Indian music inspires me. Doesn't mean that I don't do Western music. I mean, I've done many songs in those categories also. Some of them from the Shobot tunes, or all of that is westernized. But I guess the primary listening that I do comes also from the classical space. And as I said, I still listen to a lot of Kishore Da and Bachchan Da. I love listening to their work. There's such a fresh energy even today.
Both of you, sir, what do you both have to say about the music scene of these times? There's this Bengali penchant for saying that aage bhalo chilo. I mean, those were the times, those were the golden days. And now,
Society change हो गया है. Society का उठना बैठना, thinking, everything has changed. Music कैसा रहेगा वैसे?
Right.
Life has become more complex. तो उसमें वो complexity जो है ना, वो दिखता है आर्ट में, गाने बजाने में, फिल्म. अभी देखिएगा ना, we always talk of 90% in India when we say music, light music में they say music means Bollywood, because film का music is dedicated by the way the film is made, not the subject in which film is made. If the speed of the film is 100 kilometers per hour, so the music will be also of that nature.
Exactly. Or sir, to end this, can you please sing, just few lines from your album? And definitely both of you, if you need to give an advice to budding youngsters who want to take up music, so for them too, sir.
Yeah, budding youngsters, I think Bikram will totally agree with me. You have to learn music. Any kind of music.
Learning and riyaz.
You have to know the grammar, learn it, make it yours, and then forget it, and then let the heart speak.
Correct.
So that is becoming an artist.
I would add that your riyaz is also very, very important. It should not be taken lightly. A certain amount of years of solid practice, solid learning is the mainstay of a long career. Otherwise, you may have a short career, a flash in the pan. But to be there around for many, many years and decades, it needs that dedication. So I think that's very, very important.
Your thoughts brought me to this. These reality shows, what do you think of these?
Well, see, reality shows are today's reality. We have to accept that it is a reality, and there have been a lot of stars who have come up from reality shows, from Sunidhi Chauhan to Shreya to Kakkar, everybody, they're all from reality shows. But I guess I will only add one point here, which I think is very important, that in a country like India, which has such an incredible musical heritage, there's hardly any country in the world which can rival it. It is a bit ironic that our country's biggest music industry, which is still Bollywood, is under the aegis of cinema. If you look at the big stars in the West, Michael Jackson any less a star than a Tom Cruise. In fact, he's probably bigger.
Yep.
So that's the thing, in India, we should have our independent music scene should be huge, because we have that kind of content and that level of artistry. But consistently we are hearing that everybody's trying to get into film, and everybody's trying to fine, we're all doing that, we enjoy that, that's a different space. But that doesn't mean that the independent scene is neglected. The independent scene has to be way bigger. And I think from even in reality shows and all, at least I don't hear much or watch much, but I still see there's a lot of film influence. The judges, all those are people who are big in film.
Yeah, the songs performed.
Pehle I used to see classical artists judging. Now it's all the Bollywood brigade. And that kind of makes me feel that, the youngsters are all thinking that is the only way forward to get a chance in cinema, to get to sing for a film. But I think the reality, the way things are going now, independent music is going to become very, very big soon because of YouTube, because of people being able to bring out their own music. So that is a very important development in the last few years, and we should capitalize on it. Artists should capitalize on it. So it shouldn't just be reality shows and all of that. It should also be looking at independent music and doing the work you want to do. And Hariji look at Hariji. Hariji has always done that side by side. He's done Colonial Cousins, he's done Kash, he's done Hazir. He's done so much work which is album based, even if for that matter. I think that's the way forward, really.
And to end this beautiful conversation with both masters, Hariji, would you please sing a few lines from Ishq or whatever you like?
बातों बातों में रूठे हो कहीं, तुम जो कहो के मनाऊं यही, तुम जो कहो के मनाऊं यही, बातों बातों में रूठे हो कहीं, बातों बातों में रूठे हो कहीं।